Everyone, Sagittarius998, Adam. I'm going to record the daily for today, April 9th. Let's get into this. Russia. Well, it's not certain, but it looks like Russia. Looks like Russia. Uvod. Okay. It's the Uvod River. Okay, let's just doesn't. It appears that me holding the Ethernet cable actually increases the speed. That might be a placebo effect, I'm not sure, but it does seem to help. Probably because the cable is a little bit loose, but I don't know. Okay, here we go. There's an intersection. Voznesne is in point 3. We have to go to Voznesne. I'd rather not. Apparently, wait a minute though. You should be able to. There we go. I don't have to go to Voznesne. That says the same exact thing, of course. And continue on this road, which seems to be the bigger one. I mean, it's not going to a town, that's literally right there. And that ends. So now it's just a question of where in Russia. Rayon, 30 kilometers that way, in 23 this way, so significant distance. Savnisky Rayon, and the Lezhnevsky. I don't know what that first character is. I can't. It's blocked by the tree. Anyway, I don't know any of those. I will also not be able to go 23 kilometers in 5 minutes, and definitely not in 2 minutes 40 seconds. So, not with the new motion. So it's just, if I don't find anything, then just gotta plop a guess down where. I don't know yet. I haven't processed the location much yet. I can't do it while I'm moving because it's so blurry. I mean, right now I'd say maybe it's Leningrad Oblast, although it's in, it could be. It could be like Novgorod or Tver Oblast, even though those don't have the small roads maps. But I'm not convinced this is a small road by that measure of small roads. This could very well be a numbered road, actually. And then we could be anywhere. Okay. Another intersection. Just another village, it looks like. Maybe there's going to be something. Let's road to the left towards Romanka. Romanka is to the left, to the west. And I'm entering city, what? Well, not city, M. Rastilkovo, something like that. Rastilkovo. So, okay, not a very big town. It appears that I'm already out of it. Well, not yet, but I will be out of it right past this curve. So not a helpful town. Unfortunately, nothing on the bus stop. Actually, nothing at all, I think, on the bus stop. And I'm done. Done with Rastilkovo. There's something there. There's another town. Let's see if this one's bigger. If not, I might go back to that bus stop. I won't have time to go back to the bus stop. And now it's Bolshoye Rastilkovo. Well, Bolshoye means larger, bigger, grander. So maybe this one will have some clues. Although right now I don't see anything. 18, 17, 16. We're done with Bolshoye, which appears to actually be smaller. Funny enough. Okay, look. The Tver Oblast is here. Where is the border of the Leningrad? I'm gonna Leningrad. And it was no, it was actually the Vladimir. My computer froze. I don't think it's part of the Nizhny Novgorod. Or is it? Maybe it is. I wonder how the video is actually doing. We can wait. I think it's just a browser. Well, maybe not. So that's interesting. So, I mean, the Vladimir Oblast has often fooled me. This is the Ivanovo Oblast, I believe. Yes, it is. So, Ivanovo Oblast, and yeah, that's really nothing I could have done with that. It was a nice location, though. If I stayed in Tver, I would have had a few more points. Okay, Norway, rural Norway, up in the north somewhere, near Tromsø. Perhaps even further north into Finnmark. There's a fjord. I think this is not the way to go. Or is this a causeway? No, it's not. It ends. It's a pier. Okay, that north appears to be the way to go. Well, of course, but eventually, even then, north looks like it's where the town is, you know, where you can actually leave the town. No. This one. This one is what I want. There we go. I'm gonna take the effort to actually move my screen so I don't miss anything to the left. I believe that was a power box, so not looking at that. No. Not what I wanted, but let's just make sure nothing of importance. Can I not go the way I need to go? That's a ferry. Green plate, so it is Norway. There we go. Somehow I had to go into the parking lot and then jump out. You can never explain the new motion anymore. You really cannot. Okay. Oh, never mind. That's not a sign. That's just a small shed. 3 minutes left. A very neat village here in Norway, so you know, I can't enjoy it too much because of the new motion. Okay, so now we're out of the village and we're on a tiny road in Norway. It doesn't look like there's any signage, which is going to be a problem. And I'm thinking north, thinking way up north. And that might be right, but sometimes I underestimate, maybe I overestimate. I think more than likely I usually, I never think it's southern Norway, and yet sometimes it is southern Norway, so that's a potential concern with this one. This is the last challenge I'm going to record for a couple weeks, more than likely. Well, maybe even later, just simply time-wise, but we'll see. Anyway. Okay. So now, there's 2 minutes left. Coming up to another village, it appears. There's another village over there in the distance, further east. I mean, we're traversing the fjord, basically, because there's a fjord to our north. And we're continuing along that fjord the whole time. But a little bit distant from it. Nothing of value there. Okay. Yeah, well, look. Now getting down to a minute, it seems less and less likely I'm going to figure this out. But, of course, I mean, we do have a sizable amount of information. We know it's Norway, for example. And it does feel really north. I mean, looking at this, I'm not getting a southern feel from this, which means nothing. Ultimately, it means nothing. But I'm not getting a southern feel, so I'm not gonna guess in the south. No admittance. Okay. They need to tell you in 3 languages. That's how much they don't want you to enter. Norwegian, English, and German, it appeared. Maybe Swedish. I'm not sure. This is interesting. We're going on top of the fjord, which would have been great to do about 2 minutes ago, because I'm sure there's something great on the other side. Fortunately, with 21 seconds, I'm not even going to reach the top of the fjord. No less get to anything of value. I kind of want to see, but look, just the view on the other side. 8 seconds. No, we're north. Where's Tromsø? There's Tromsø. I'm by Tromsø. Nope, way down south. And so apparently, I'm sure it's 90 because they got 5,000 points. I'm not sure that's even attainable, considering it's an island, which is why there was nothing. I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea, because you don't see that show up until you really zoom in. So I don't understand how someone can figure that. Was there a map? Maybe there was a map I missed. Maybe there was a map I missed, or they just got lucky. Either one's a possibility. So I'm sure I ended up here, and then had I gone to a little bit further, I would have gotten down to the other side of this. So the ferry makes sense. Actually, the ferry was here somewhere, so not sure. Anyway, this is a very neat location. This is a 1-star. It looks like there's an expressway this way. There's something this way, at least. That's trains. That's trains. Well, look, we're going along a train line, which ultimately means we're going somewhere. There's some action happening in this direction, so we're going to continue this way. No idea what that is, actually. Up there might be a bridge, but it's too blurry for me to see. It is a bridge, probably the railroad bridge. But there's some action happening there. Okay, I have no clue where this could be. Maybe Colorado? Western Colorado, maybe? Maybe New Mexico? It's not a standard vibe for me. I can place, oh yeah, we're in this state, because I can't. It's taking a long time to get to that, whatever that is. It's taking a long time. There's a lot of rail cars over on the other side. And we're really far away from that, although we seem to be getting closer. Yeah, we can tell more. Some sort of grain thing, maybe. Maybe we're in Kansas or Nebraska. It's kind of grayish. Maybe it's South Dakota. South Dakota has those gray cameras. That's what you have with bad cameras. It's just sometimes places don't look like the places actually look like. You know, in real life or in good quality street view, honestly. So, this is finally getting up to this. Which means I was really far. It's something to do with the trains, I think. What is this? I have no idea what that is, but I'm intrigued. Because it looks like the track crosses right in front of it. No, that's a shadow from this thing. What is this? It's a grain hopper of some kind? It must be. It must be. Okay, so we got no clues out of that. And there's still nothing. Nothing off in the distance. Oh, we do curve. We do take a curve, a sharp curve, 90 degrees. So I'm going to go at least to that curve and see if there's anything on the other side of the curve. I don't, at the moment, see anything. Don't think there's a big chance. Oh, there is. There's an expressway, it looks like. Right on top there. Right on top of this thing. There is. There's an expressway right on top. Does this road run into the expressway? It might be, because we're climbing up. And then we curve again. So I think, yeah, we are. Maybe it's not an expressway, it's just a divided highway. Yeah, it's not a divided highway even, it's just a highway. Which one? Left. Take that. Okay, there we go. 56 seconds to figure out what highway this is. That's the sign we need. Highlight Road. Okay. Highlight Road. And I'm on what? Heavy side road traffic. Okay. No idea what I'm on. This looks like Montana now. What if I go on the other side of Highlight Road? I'm going way too slowly to do that, so unfortunately, it's not going to happen. Okay, somewhere in Montana. Not that far north. Oh, Wyoming. Highlight Road ran into... I went south? Yeah, it ran into the Wyoming 450, which is what that was. Okay. No, that was a 1-star, actually, because it was a bad camera. Okay, this is Russia. Svakul. Yeah, it's Russia. It's Russia. It's not going to be a good score today. Considering so far each one of them I've missed by about 2,000 points. That's almost true. Not entirely true, but almost true. I mean, even if I get a perfect score on the last 2 rounds, it's still 20,000, which my average is 22. No, it's like 23 now. It's like 23.4, I think, is my average on the dailies. And that's obviously taking account the older ones, so it's definitely a below par score for sure. Honestly, even with the new motion. I mean, it's not an easy daily today, but surely with the older motion, like, that would have been 5,000 points in Wyoming. You know, and instead it's 3,500. The other way looks more promising, maybe, question mark. There's nothing there, but I'm hoping that there is a road, yeah, or I'm gonna, at least a town name, like something. There's no big town in that, there's no big road in that town, I can guarantee you that. It's Chernoborsky. You think this is Chelyabinsk Oblast? I do. Chernoborsky. Yeah, I don't know where it could be in the Oblast. Honestly, I don't know that it's in the Oblast either. But it's worth a shot. You probably would need to be zoomed in one more to see it. Okay, I don't see it. Look, we're really not gonna find anything in this direction. Should I just guess somewhere in the Chelyabinsk? Because I can see what's in this direction. I can see it's nothing. There's nothing in town either. Yeah, let me go back to town. Let me go back in town and see. Maybe there's something if I go the other direction. Oh, what did this thing say? Yeah, 10 kilometers. Cannot go 10 kilometers. And 0 kilometers because there are dead ends in Chernobyl. It dead ends right here, which we knew. But if I go the other way, maybe there'll be something. So keeping in mind, actually, I can't go the other way. And there's nothing the other way. Oh, well. I could... No? Okay, well, look. I'm gonna get below 20,000 points today. Let's go a bit further north. Oh, a little bit further south. There it is, Chernobylskovo. Chernobylsky. It was unlabeled, but that wasn't a bad guess, honestly. I mean, even this. Well, I probably would have said Troitsk or Chesma, Varna, maybe even. That was okay. Technically, I'm still on the right. This looks like Poland. This looks like Poland. I'm still in the running for 20,000. 20,500 actually. So, if this is Poland, I'm starting to doubt it's Poland. Yeah, not with those cones, I don't think. Which is a shame. This might be UK. I don't know yet. We'll see. Yeah, you know what? It might be Poland. No, Route du Vas. Okay, so it's France. France can sometimes look like Poland. Usually the other way around. Poland, well, no, I don't know. The landscapes are similar. I guess it would work in both ways. Corbin is this way. Let's go to Corbin. Probably Corbin, not Corbin, but yeah. Let's go to Corbin. Because that's more likely to... I mean, there's civilization this way. So surely there's going to be something. At least a D road. I mean, even a D road can be helpful. Though admittedly, less so when it's, you know, the whole France. I mean, as long as I get 45.38, no, that's not. As long as I get like 44.60 something, 44.62, then I'm good, because I want to get this at least 20,000 points today. So at this point, this is my goal, to get 20,000 points on the daily. I should be able to do it. There we go. Actually, this is not a D road, but at least it's something bigger. There's an intersection up there. Actually, it might be railroad tracks. I'm not sure what that signage means. Well, I don't see railroad tracks. I also don't see an intersection. So, no clue what that actually was supposed to signify. Kind of left town. There's another X. Might be an intersection, like with that. Well, this is a D road. And I'm also on a D road, actually. It's the D115. Unfortunately, Breda Vast. Three and a half. Think I can make it 3.5? I really doubt that. With the new motion. Well, maybe. I mean, that's a kilometer per minute. Not at all. That's 2 kilometers per minute. On a windy road seems a little bit unlikely, but it's still possible. can mind kilometers, not miles. Always makes it far more likely. Well, I'm sure I have not gone a kilometer yet, and we're almost at 1 minute, so probably will not get there in time. No idea what part of France I would guess. Somewhere in the center. Just limit my losses, hopefully. I'm worried this is Brittany, but I don't think it is. I think it's more southern France. Here's going to be another D road intersection. Okay, coming up to something? Maybe? No, just a curve. Just a curve in the road. 24 seconds, 22 seconds, 20. Well, I'm not going to pinpoint this, obviously, but maybe I can rescue something out of this. There's the town. Sunny, not sunny. I don't know. Somewhere in here. Nope, not enough for... There it was. Up north. Well, 19,747 is a bad score for a daily. Although, again, it's going to be pretty close to the top, considering me and Nighty are probably going to be the only people who compete. We'll see. But none of them were... the best one was a rural location in the Chelyabinsk Oblast, which is never... When that's the best score, there's a problem. Well, not a good way to finish the set of recordings for the weekend, but after all, it's whatever it is. It was really nice locations. I really like Norway. Frankly, even Russia was pretty nice. France, which I thought would be Poland maybe, but it wasn't. And then